Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I know it's been a long while I posted something, but let's just say life stages, experiences, and a whole lot of things happened. So I am here to tell you about places that you can visit if you are in the UK. If you don't want to leave the UK and you are thinking of where to go to, this is summer season, I will drop some few places that you can visit. However, currently I'm in Newquay. Newquay is in Cornwall, yeah, and this is a destination for you to visit. So you can either get to Newquay through using the train or bus. Yeah, so let's move ahead. Anyway, so getting to Newquay, there are tons of hotel options that you can go for. So it depends on your budget and it depends on what you like. Yeah, so at the end of the day, I stayed in Travelodge Seafront in Newquay. This is my first time using Travelodge. I am not used to the brand, but I am glad that I used it and it was wonderful. It was actually a wonderful experience. The breakfast was very nice and I'm so keen with my breakfast. Anyway, so when you are planning on coming to Newquay, there are, just like I said, you can use the bus or you can use the train, but you will need to check the train because there are lots of strikes and cancellation. Like I booked a train to get here, but because of the cancellations and the strikes, so I had to cancel my ticket, seek for a refund, and then I bought a bus ticket. So but it's still, the timing is still, there is no much difference because even if it depends on where you're coming from, so at the end of the day you'll still be able to get to Newquay. So I got into Newquay and it is actually a very beautiful city. It's quite small because I feel it's just like the city is in the center and then water surrounds it, so there are lots of beaches that you can go to. They have a lot options if you are a sea person, if you like water. Actually, in my own understanding of what I think about Newquay, I think Newquay is actually a destination for you to visit. However, if you are if you are not a water person, what I mean about water person is if you don't surf or if you can't swim, you might not really enjoy it because it's just like the city is for surfers and swimmers. Yeah, but however, if you still want to, go to the beach, have a feel of the Cornwall experience, then this is a city for you to visit. Yeah, so when you're picking a hotel, try to pick a hotel in the town center so you'll be able to connect to anywhere you are going to. Travelodge is located actually in the town center, so you can connect to any of the beach that you want to go to. So like me, I went to the best Western Beach, and then I also visited I went to the Festral Beach. So that one is quite popular, so you can as well just use your map and then navigate to where you are going to. But it's actually a fun experience, and also try to have uh, the Cornish experience. They have a lot of pastries that you can try on. I will pop a video about one that I had, and I was told, okay, this is not a Devon way. This is actually, there's a way you do it here in Cornwall. Yeah, with the you have to put the jam first, and then the cream, and then it's actually nice. It's called the Cornish ice. Hang on, the Cornish ice tea or the Cornish tree. Sorry, I will have to put that back on this video so you will know what I'm talking about. So that is it. So I had that and it was lovely. Yeah, so it comes with two of it, and with a tea, and it's quite yummy. It's just a different experience, away from, when you are visiting a city, just try to experience it, so you will also, have a feel of the city that you are exploring. Yeah, so also within the vicinity of Travelodge there is Asda, and also Sainsbury's is also around the corner, around the town center. Yeah, so if you also want to pop in and get something for yourself, Aldi is also like by the side of it, so you have a lot of options. So picking a hotel in the city center, in the town center, is actually a good option. Is actually good, so you will have everything that you are looking for right in the middle. Yeah, and also, so I don't really have a lot of information or a lot of things to say about Newquay, but from my experience, it's actually it was quite a good experience. And in as much as I am not really the water type, or not the swimmer or the surfer, but I think Newquay is actually a city that you can just pop in, do like a what's it called, like a weekend getaway, a city break from your actual city. So this is actually a city that should be on your bucket list for summer in the UK, and it is not difficult to locate. So excuse me, you will definitely have a good time. So apart from that, there are also tons of things that I realized that is quite common in UK. In as much as, yeah, the UK, is more of like chips and fish, yeah, but they also have a lot of like seafood here, probably because of the water around. So you can also try some seafood, and there are some options of restaurants that you can go to. I will pop in few options of the places that I visited, so you can as well just have a feel of the Cornish experience while you are in Newquay. So I actually planned on a 2 day trip. Yeah, I wanted to do few cities in Cornwall, but because of the weather wasn't really nice on the first day of my arrival. It was very windy and it was chilly. So I had to just stay back in the hotel. I didn't really enjoy my first day. So, but on the second day, I did my best to cover up every places that I wanted to visit. Yes, and also, there are lots of work you will have to do. So when you are going to Newquay, try to go with even if it's summer, try to have something that is quite comfortable for you to wear, because if you are to walk, like I did a 46 minutes walk. So I wanted to visit I can't really remember the name of the place, but I wanted to visit. So when planning my itinerary, I went to visit Newquay on IG, on Instagram. So I saw like a 24 hours day itinerary. If you are in the city, what you can do. So at the end of the day, I decided to follow that itinerary. Yes, it was good. However, at the time I got tired because I walked. I was exhausted. My toes were hurting, but thank goodness that I was actually wearing something that was quite comfortable, so it wasn't all that stressful for me. So if you are coming to, or if you decide to visit Newquay, then what you need to do is just have some comfortable shoes that you'll be able to walk on. Yeah, walk with. So when I got here, I actually so when I got to Newquay, so what I did was, with the itinerary, yeah, so I was able to, like, in the morning the weather was wonderful. I had my breakfast. I'll pop in my breakfast pictures. I'm not sure I really took a lot of pictures for my breakfast. I'm quite the breakfast person. So at the end of the day, I was able to go to a particular beach. I will mention the name of the beach. So it was a very long distance from where I stayed in the hotel. It was like 46 minutes walk. So, but because I couldn't do anything on the first day, I decided, why not? Let me just, do the walk. And when I walked, I passed Fastro Beach, and I was like, okay, this is not where I'm going to. I have to go to the second one, and then I had to come back again. So it was like back and forth, but it was still nice because I had to still kill time. Yeah, and the weather was lovely. The sun was out. It wasn't like windy and cold, so I had a very good time. But at the time, I was really exhausted because I had to do a lot of work. And also I will have to point it to you or let you know that if you're visiting Newquay, you will have to find a way. The network in Newquay is not all that stable, is a little bit not that good, because at the time I was having difficulty, navigating my data network services for me to be able to locate the next place I'm going to. So just bear it at the back of your mind that the network is not all that strong in Newquay. So so you can plan ahead, before you start visiting the city. But regardless, that's like the only something that I can mention that say, oh, okay, that didn't really work well for me while I visited Newquay, but I was still able to navigate regardless. Yeah, so just have it at the back of your mind that if you're visiting Newquay, the network is not all that stable. Yeah, it's not all that stable. So but apart from that, there are so many things that you can visit. So I went to the zoo, and I also went to the gardens, and then I went to the cottage for the tea, cream tea, and the beach. I went to the beach, like two of them. I went to two, yeah, and then I'm trying to remember. Then the town center is quite small, but there are lots of activities, pastries that you can try out, and it is quite nice. Yeah, so there are lots of pastries that you can try out here. So I am going to pop in a few videos that I made while I was trying to navigate from one place to the other. Yeah, so you can have a feel of Newquay. Yeah, so I spent 2 days in Newquay, and that was it for me. I couldn't really get into the water, and yeah, that's it. So regardless, I have visited some few cities in the UK, and I'll be dropping in the video so you will be able to navigate to one place or the other if you don't want to leave the UK for your summer. There are so many beautiful places. The beach is wonderful. So that is it for me today. Have a lovely day.